Thank you, Stefano. Those are very insightful and constructive suggestions on the way forward. Mark.
Well, Steve, thank you for hosting this session, and Nandini and Center for Global Development, thank you for the work, and to the experts who did the work, thank you very much. I see Todd Summers sitting there. I'm guessing Gates had something to do with this because he's made it through the whole session. So if you did, thank you. I just wanted to focus on two questions. One, I think, which is a very good one, was, and thank you for your all excellent questions, what's being done to leave systems behind? And I actually think this is one of the most exciting things that happened. We focused on the at-site pieces of the supply chain, but one of the most exciting things I've seen is warehouses that are now air-conditioned, that have computers, that have systems. Now, it's true, they go to the, with the trucks and things, go to the antiretroviral sites, but we now have warehouses where all the drugs for the national system are being kept with computer systems. And that's just an example. It's the same in the monitoring and evaluation field. It's the same in the health, human resource system. It's across the board. I think in accountability and transparency and monitoring and evaluation, one of the things that's being left behind is not the physical structure, it's the sense that monitoring and evaluation, accountability and transparency and reporting is necessary. And I hear this over and over and over again. One of the most exciting things I've heard was from a 19-year-old in rural Namibia who said what you all are doing, and he meant all of us, is building democracy, because for the first time people are responsible to report for things in an accountable way, and it's having a spillover effect. That is being left behind. And perhaps the greatest thing that's being left behind is hope. People for the first time are really having a sense that they can control their lives again, take ownership of their lives, and the accountability and transparency is contributing that too. So a lot of these intangible things are being left behind in extraordinary ways and really reinvigorating individuals, communities, whole nations in a way that is just incredibly exciting. And you hear this from presidents down to people in the local communities. The other question that I wanted to just address quickly was Nandini's, and why aren't countries, and you said governments. I'm going to push you a little bit and say it's not just governments, it's all the sectors. But why aren't they applying? And in the end, I think they do think about it. I think we have a lack of technical expertise, so people aren't pushing things perhaps. But in the end, we just don't have enough money for the entire wish list that everybody wants. We all go from meeting to meeting to meeting about healthcare workers in this meeting, monitoring evaluation in this meeting, researchers in another. There just isn't enough money for all of it. And in the end, the governments and the local partners have to decide what gets left on the cutting room floor. And now some of it is they may not prioritize things that maybe they should prioritize because they don't have enough expertise, but there just isn't enough financial resource to do all of it. And so things get left out, not because they're not interested in it, but often it's because they have to make difficult choices, which is what policymakers do. And that's not to say there aren't different important things to do. And until the rest of the world responds in a way that's commensurate to what is necessary, we're not going to have all these things, whether it's for health systems or HIV or anything else. It's not just a matter of not asking for it, it's there not being the money to do it.